Today, I've got a new video for you guys because Lovely Peaches, aka Brittany Johnson, has officially been arrested for what she did to her puppy Max. Max was only 6 months old and he is unfortunately no longer with us. Thankfully, he's in a better place because Peaches is an absolute monster. But I wanted to confirm that yes, Brittany Johnson was arrested and it's about time. So let's talk about it and why Peaches is such a disgusting monster. You guys know I came on live stream yesterday. It was really emotional because I was so upset about what's going on with Peaches. She has her cute little puppy and she was doing foul things to it. Honestly, I don't even really want to talk about what she did to the dog because it is just so hard to just think about. The videos are unbelievable, and if you guys have the opportunity to go look them up, please don't. Please do not look up those videos because those videos have changed me as a person because of the things she's done to this dog. I mean, even right here, oh god, the dog has the yellow thing around its neck and that's what she was like. I can't. So anyways, let's talk about what's going on here involving her arrest, because a few hours after my video went up, she actually was arrested. Obviously, that's not due to my video, but it's just due to us being concerned. Thank you, Jaden Lee. I appreciate your, or Jadine Lee, I appreciate your donation. But like I said, Brittany Johnson was arrested yesterday, and it was only a couple hours after my video. This is actually a screenshot from the website, and I did call the jail itself, so I want to talk about what I learned on that phone call because it speaks to the future of Brittany. But as you guys can see in the screenshot, Brittany Johnson was arrested yesterday, or booked, or no, 2 days ago. Booking yesterday? Booked today? See, there are different screenshots. It's saying that it's booking here, but then if you look at another one, it says she was booked yesterday at 6 o'clock. This one is saying that she was booked at 12 noon. It's actually not entirely clear because I've seen, when I called the, look at me over here, like questioning everything I just looked up. So when I was looking up her charges, it was saying it was actually, okay, it looks like it's from, oh my god, I'm what's it called? No, right here, yeah, okay, I'm right, sorry guys. Let's take it back. So as you guys can see right here, this is the information that I'm screenshotting. Her booking date was on the 22nd. I'm over here so confused. I literally went to bed yesterday. Well, I was so emotional after that live stream, and then just some terrible things happened in my own personal life. So then I was just laying in bed last night thinking about everything and just clenching my jaw thinking, what could I do tomorrow? Like, you guys know I feel like a failure when it comes to this dog because we allowed it to pass on. So I slept on it. It was obviously something really like just bothersome for me, and I got up this morning, I did some research, I saw some screenshots. A lot of you guys reached out to me, thankfully, and it was confirmed that she was arrested. I'm looking at these times and I'm noticing I'm seeing different times for every single thing, because before I got down here, I swear it said she was booked yesterday at like 6 o'clock. Now it's saying that she was booked at 2 a.m. So it's not exactly clear when she was locked up, but we do know that she's locked up. And the reason why I know that she's 100% locked up is because I actually called the jail. And when I called the jail, I wanted to ask if she had bond set, because when it comes to being arrested, you are given an option of bond, and pretty much you can pay your way out of jail for what she's done. Obviously you can see she was charged with what she did to the animal. But anyways, I called the jail and she has not had bond set for her yet, which means that she could be released if she pays herself out of jail. She obviously has the money to do that. So I'm concerned that she will be out like by Monday, like literally very soon, because even though she was charged with this animal situation, they're going to have to like prove it in court if she like pays her way out of the bond, and it's going to allow Brittany, aka Peaches, to go on and continue her rampage on social media, causing so much destruction for so many people and for so many living things. So I'm like really bothered by Peaches in general and her existence, because every time I've seen Peaches on the internet, I've been left traumatized, whether it's her doing the most god-awful things to her daughter, things that you can't even imagine. The words that she's saying is so sick that I don't know how any normal human could do those or could even think those type of things. And then there was the whole Charlie situation where she was literally organizing an attack on Charlie, the biggest TikToker, because for whatever reason, I don't even know. And then there was the Malu situation. Malu, I always mispronounce her name, but she just went into Malu's house, literally a miner's house, And this on top of her multiple instances of showing her privates on camera to minors. It's just, there are so many disgusting things that she has done on the internet. And I really don't want her to continue to be on the internet, especially because this little dog lost its life because of what Peaches did to it. I don't even care when she was arrested, how she was arrested. I don't care if they threw her in the back of the truck. They could have done whatever they wanted to her. I'm just happy that she is arrested. Unfortunately, the rest just might not stick long. I mean, she's in jail for now until the bond's set, until everything's figured out, and then she will be forced into prison. I don't know when bond will be set. When I talked on the phone, it could be set today, it could be set tomorrow, it could even be Monday. So she could be out really, really soon. And that's why it's important that we deplatform Peaches. We need to deplatform her on TikTok, on Instagram, on everything. And if you guys have not reported her Instagram accounts, please go report them. I know that it's really hard to remove them, and she's got a lot of followers, 146,000, but she's got so many accounts, and she needs to get off of the internet because what she's posting on these accounts are traumatizing to people like me. Like, I've literally seen content that I really wish I would literally pay to unsee what I've seen Peaches do to living things, including her daughter and now her dog. And I just can't, like, it makes me just feel hopeless. And I'm thinking that she needs to be deplatformed because she's going to continue doing these things on the internet because she's rewarded for it. Again, thank you, Georgia, for Georgia on Your Mind. That's actually where she's locked up, in Georgia, but I thank you for your donation. Anyways, she needs to be deplatformed because what she's doing is influencing young kids. They're going to think that this is okay to do this to animals, and they're going to praise her for it. Yes, praise her for it. And her going to jail, her doing these disgusting things, it doesn't change anything. She's been to jail before. The police came and did a whole welfare check. Like, nothing, it's not going to stop her at the end of the day. And she's going to continue causing disruption, whether it's for animals, for humans, for children, for viewers. There's content that she has created of her eating poo. Literally, I was looking at pictures, trying to find a picture for the thumbnail for this video, and it was poo in her mouth that she was chewing on. So it's just really disgusting and foul. And let me just show you guys some of the toxic things that I have seen online and what her impact has led to, because there are people on the internet that are saying really horrid things. So I want to just show you guys these comments from one of her posts about her dog. So someone wrote, "Rip Mask, he ain't Rip Max. He isn't passed away yet, but I'm just practicing." Pretty much insinuating that Max will be passing away soon. And of course, Lovely Peaches pinned this comment at the top, and she loves it. She loves this energy. She wants people to say the most foul and disgusting things. And what's even worse is that these people will tell her to do things, and then she will do them. Like, she will literally do the heinous act that this person has just described or paid her to do. And it's really hard to think that the social media companies are over here censoring me. I'm currently dealing with a lot of legal stuff right now, and I'm being censored, yet Peaches is over here commenting about the most horrid things, and she's being praised on the internet. Actually, her name and stuff is huge just in the algorithm alone. These social media sites need to cut her name out of the algorithm and remove her. She posted this on here on her page. You guys can see that she wrote, "As I posted on my personal, Max is no longer with us. Rest in peace, buddy. 6 months on Earth." Literally, the puppy was here for 6 months, and she decided to take its life because that's what Peaches does. She's an absolute monster. And I saw even more videos of what she's done to the dog this morning, and it's so, like, there's one that she was in a shopping cart, and the dog was in it, and she was just like, the dog is very small, little white dog, Max, and it's got its little legs in a Walmart shopping cart, and it can barely stand because its legs are going through the holes, and it's just absolutely tragic what she's done to the animal. This person wrote, "Did you take his life, Queen?" I can't say the K word. And she pinned it and wrote yes with a heart, because this community online supports this disgusting and foul behavior. She's got a fandom who is encouraging her to do these things over and over again. And does Peaches care if she gets locked up? Honestly, I don't think she cares. It doesn't seem like it bothers her. I mean, she's been getting locked up for several charges in the past involving, you know, her child, involving other people, even the Charlie situation. She was locked up for the Charlie situation. She didn't get locked up for what she did to her kid, but she got locked up for threatening to do things to Charlie D'Amelio, which is insane to me. But I don't think that jail is a big deal to Peaches. I think that this is just another publicity stunt. And then when she comes back, she'll have some music or some crazy TikToks or some type of viral videos. And it's a toxic cycle that is perpetuated by social media, by these social media companies. If you're going to go over here and remove Donald Trump, which I don't want to get political on my freaking video, but if you're going to go and remove Donald Trump, but you can't go and remove Lovely Peaches, like, this woman has caused me internal pain, and where I cannot unsee, like I said, what she's done to these animals and just things in general. Yet the internet rewards this. They keep her in the algorithm. They keep posting about her. And she's got several different pages, and it doesn't matter. I don't know what else we can do. It seems like Brittany will get around it no matter what, because she's got several phones. And by Brittany, you guys know I mean Peaches, because her real name is Brittany Johnson. And honestly, that's what we need to call her from now on. I'm done with this Lovely Peaches. She's quite rotten, and I'm not even trying to joke about that, because I've made several videos about Peaches in the past about Brittany, and I've said I want her to get mental health treatment. That's what she needs, is absolute mental health treatment, because I usually, you know, I could see that she was obviously doing some horrible things, but I don't want to be like, oh yeah, like she needs to be banished. Like I try to see that there are there's potential in people and that they can get better. This woman is someone who I've never encountered a person like this in my entire life. There is no saving this person. There is no mental health treatment. She has gone through very traumatic things as a child. I'm not going to try to act like she had a perfect childhood and that she's the one to blame for how she is nowadays, because her parents did really awful things to her, and she's only briefly opened up about those things in the past. But what she has done to these animals and done online in general is so far beyond that I don't believe that she deserves treatment. I believe that she deserves punishment, because there are mental illnesses out here, but her mental illness is so far gone, and the things that she has done are just so, like, absolutely traumatizing and awful. He just showed up at Bad Baby and Charlie's house. Wow, really? Yeah, she just shows up at people's houses, and it's really intimidating, especially because she's a rotten peach. She's not fun to be around. I've seen videos of her just screaming in public. I even saw one video, and I'm not trying to make fun of her at all, because I know this could be, some people like to make fun of her for her scent, and I'm not making fun of her for it. I'm actually concerned for her, because she says that she does not shower. She claims to only bathe once a year, and at first I thought that was jokes. I thought there were jokes, and I was like, you know what? She needs mental health treatment. No, it's not jokes. People are encountering her in person, and they cannot breathe being around her because of the stench coming off of her. This woman needs serious treatment, but she also needs punishment, because we need to hold her accountable. Mental health or not, I understand mental health illness, but she has gone way too far, and we can't sugarcoat this situation and act like, oh, it's all right. Some people are trying to claim that the dog is still currently alive. That's something that when I spoke to the police department, they weren't able to confirm with me, but something they didn't want to share, and it almost sounded like the dog wasn't around, because I've made it very clear on my TikTok page, which they're removing videos. Check me out on TikTok, SL04N. But I've made it clear that I will 100% adopt the dog. If we can go and find the dog, I will drive literally 12 hours to Georgia. I will go and get the dog and rescue this dog. If anyone has any idea where I can find it, or like where it's at, what facility, I cannot locate where it's at, but I would 100% take care of Max. Absolutely. Like, if anyone has any information, sorry guys, I know this is kind of random, but like I said, I called the jail to find information about her bonding and when she would be able to get out. That information isn't quite clear, but what's even more unclear is where the dog is. From my understanding, he's passed away, but there are a few people online who claim that he's still around. I just don't think there's any way that he could be after seeing some of the videos that have been posted of him. But if he is, please help me locate him. I will literally take him in, please, because this animal deserves a better life. And honestly, if he did lose his life, it's better than being with Peaches, because she was doing absolutely disgusting things, playing with him like he's a toy, and animals should not be treated like toys. You could just see the pain in its eyes, and it's just so anxious. I mean, there's no way, if this dog is alive, which I don't think it is, that it would have any type of normal life in general. And that's what's sad about it. sorry, I'm going to get emotional over here. I'm also, it's a very emotional topic. Like, I'm glad that you guys, I'm so thankful for you guys that you actually care about other people's and other living things well-being, because it is really sad. And like, I don't want to, like, it's so, like, look how cute that dog is. I don't want that dog to die. And like, even yesterday was a really hard day for me. Like, after that Peaches video, it's like, I've got my big legal thing going on, and then now I got a fish. I literally got a fish on Monday and it died yesterday, and I was just crying. Like, I just feel like I can't win. You know, yesterday was a really bad day, and the fact that I didn't try to bring awareness to this sooner, even though I could have, will haunt me. Like, if this dog, honestly, I feel like this dog's life is on my like back, because I did not put in that extra effort 2 days ago or whenever, when I should have. I was over here working on the Liz Gillies video, which now got me screwed, and now this dog has lost its life because I wasn't focusing on trying to save it, even though I did know that Peaches was harming it. And I really feel so guilty over that, and I feel that we need to really watch Peaches with a magnifying glass. If we're not going to deplatform her, then we need to watch every single thing that she's doing and get her arrested and charged for when she commits crimes, because she's getting away with a lot of things. She's gotten away with so much, and thankfully she got charged for this one. But I honestly feel like the only reason she got arrested was because it's an animal, and for some reason when it comes to humans and animals, a lot of humans tend to have more love in their heart for like an animal, which is fine or whatever. But like this, the energy we've had around this dog wasn't the same for her daughter, and it's really heartbreaking for me to think back to that, because her daughter has gone through incredible pain where multiple men have done whatever they wanted to with her because that's what Peaches allowed them to do. And I just don't see the same energy for wanting to cancel him or cancel her. I see these toxic comments like encouraging her to do this over and over again and telling her to commit horrible acts on the internet so they could watch it on video for whatever sick pleasure that they get from this. These people are being like trained to think like this, to think that this is normal, to think that Brittany Johnson that Peaches is allowed to do these things. And I can just imagine these young kids watching these videos of this dog being hung up by its neck, where its legs being broken, or it's being sprayed with fragrance in its eyes, like, oh my god. And then they're gonna think it's okay, they're gonna think this is normal. They're like, oh yeah, like this, that's how you treat an animal. It's really not. And this is setting such a bad example for the internet. I'm all about like not censoring things, because I've been overly censored on my YouTube channel. I am experiencing terrible censorship just on a vast amount of videos, and I cannot imagine that my content, where I'm merely talking about certain like important topics or sometimes, you know, controversial things, me just talking about it is getting censored. Yet the act itself, the horrible videos itself, and sorry guys if I'm lagging a little bit, I know I'm lagging a little bit, but the act itself isn't being censored. Why aren't these videos being removed? There are still tons of videos on Twitter of Peaches doing horrible things to Max, a 6-month puppy. Only had 6 months on Earth because of what she did to it. Thank you, Crystal. Your emotion about this shows and you genuinely care. Yeah, I really do. And it's a horrible situation. Much love. Thank you. I'm sending love to you as well. It is a disgusting and foul situation. And as someone who loves animals and has my own dog, I could just never imagine someone trying to do that to my dog. And I would never, I don't know, if there's some people like, oh god, at this point it's gotten so personal for me. You guys know that I usually don't like to take it too far where I'm over here calling police stations, but I'm over here calling police stations because I need to make sure that this woman, Lovely Peaches, is gone for good. And then we've got influencers over here. Influencers, what's his name? I don't even know. Lars? Isn't there an influencer named Lars or something? And he is over here hanging out with Peaches. Other influencers hanging out with Peaches. Every single person who is hanging out and supporting Peaches, they need to be called out for, because they're continuing to spread her disgusting like content and spread her message of hate and crimes and whatever else she wants to do on camera. These acts of terror are, oh my gosh, I just said that on YouTube. I cannot say that on YouTube. Oh, I'm gonna get in trouble. Shoot. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Anyways, she is terrible, and you guys know this, and she needs to be removed. And there are other influencers who are supporting her. Cloud Queen, deplatform her, like Onision and Ryan Haywood. There is power in numbers. Thank you, Cloud Queen. That's exactly what we need. We need to deplatform her exactly like Onision, because I don't even know if I ever say his name right. Onision. Anyways, because she's currently getting paid from YouTube. This woman is getting paid to commit these acts on the internet, and she's getting rewarded for it. I mean, if she's going to get paid to do these things, she's going to continue doing it, and she's getting love, and she's getting praise, and her fans are obsessed with it. They want to see more of it, and I can't handle any more of it. And that's why I'm going to continue to call her out, because she's an absolute monster who should be deplatformed. If Onision is a monster, how is she not? I mean, is it because she's a woman at this point? Is it because she's a girl? I don't get it. Like, what is the double standard here that allows Peaches to stay on the internet? Is it because she's got a toxic environment of supporters who like praise this? The difference between Onision is because people all, you know, genuinely everyone is pretty much against him except for his few supporters. There are hundreds of thousands of people who are supporting Peaches and who want her to continue doing things to the dog, telling her, hang the dog, and she's over here filming it saying, oh, nice. Like, what in the sick mind? And is it because she's a girl? Like, can someone please answer this? Is it a double standard? Is it just because she hasn't gotten big enough? Because there are videos on the internet with millions and millions of views, and to act like YouTube is just gonna, like, have a blind eye to this and act like they're ignoring it. Like, I've messaged my own people on YouTube and they don't even want to talk about it. They don't want to talk about other creators. They don't want to talk about their terms of services or who they're employing, because technically YouTube, if you are paying people, you are employing them, and you are employing Peaches to be on the internet and say foul things. The video that she did about her daughter and talking about the men that she allowed to do things to her 2-year-old daughter, YouTube should be ashamed that they allowed that video to go public, because that video has now probably influenced people, probably has caused damage, and that's my biggest problem. I'm just worried because I've seen the effects of the internet. I've felt the effects of the internet, and when I've experienced my own issues, even with like ED and multiple other things, I've seen how powerful the internet can be, and what Peaches has done, the example she has set on the internet, has bred more and more Peaches. Like, we're gonna have peach trees everywhere filled of these rotten peaches posting content or thinking that this content is admirable. It's not. It's really not. And like, I feel bad for the dog. I really do feel bad for the dog so much, because it's such a cute one. Like, I would literally pay. I'll do anything for that dog. I would go and drive right now to save that dog. And the fact that she's doing this on the internet and YouTube, I'm over here thinking I don't know. I'm over here and I have like a little platform, and you think, oh, maybe I could get YouTube to try to do something, or maybe I can get them to look at something, or maybe I can get creator support to pay attention to this sick, disgusting thing happening on their platform, and they won't. And it makes me so disappointed and disgusted in YouTube, because they continue to fail me as a creator, as someone who wants to actually bring awareness and try to make change and to make things better. They have failed me, and they have failed you guys, and the internet continues to fail us because they're censoring the wrong people. They're censoring the wrong people because we want justice for this animal, and we've gotten some justice. I mean, she was arrested. I don't want to act like, oh, nothing has happened, because yeah, we got her. She's locked up. It's cool. It's great. But like, for how long? Like I said, I called the jail. Bond hasn't been set. She can easily pay for bond. She makes enough on TikTok, on YouTube, on everything else. She probably has a ton of money from her social media influence, and she's still getting brand deals. She's over here on Instagram with swipe up brand deals and everything, and it's just, holy crap. I feel like there's no winning. There's nothing. I absolutely cannot do anything. And I'm like, I kind of want to ask for help. Like, I kind of want to know, like, guys, what do we do? I don't know what to do. There are petitions out there. Cool. Has a petition ever done anything? I don't even know. Of course, I've signed it, but like, my one name isn't going to do anything. I can't do, me being a verified person on YouTube, you'd think, oh, I can maybe hit up someone and have some support. No, I have absolutely no support at YouTube. And when it comes to my other content too, I'm just screwed by them. They honestly put me in a horrible place, and they are the reason why people like Peaches, especially YouTube, because I know she's popular on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram, but her YouTube content has the most views, and content about her has the most views out of anything that she's put on the internet. And this influence is so beyond like problematic and damaging. So many kids are going to be exposed to this, watch it, think it's okay, and just do it for themselves. And I just cannot believe I'm sitting over here fighting with YouTube, trying to keep my basic content up that is just trying to expose the truth, yet they're over here supporting a criminal and allowing this to flourish on their platform. They are encouraging this toxic environment to joke about a dog losing its life and to joke about what Peaches has done to it and to watch Peaches do horrible things like eating poo or chewing on her, like, oh god, her undergarments during that time of the month. I have seen so many disgusting things come from Peaches, and I'm like, holy crap, dude, like, what, how much more can I see? I've seen things that I cannot unsee, and she is still here. She's still here. Onision, even, he's like kind of secluded and isolated. Her content's everywhere. You cannot escape it, and we need to deplatform her 100%. And I will sit over here and contact anyone and I'll call them out by name. Faye, I'll call you out. There's also Bianca, several people I've been working with at YouTube, and they have failed me over and over and over again. They are terrible employees of Google, and they would rather watch a dog over here get hung up by plastic than allow someone to call them out for doing that. I know this, my little rant right here is kind of complicated, and I can't even say too much because of like some of the legal things I'm going through right now. Like, it's just really stressful, but at the end of the day, YouTube is protecting the wrong people. And as someone who's a creator on here, I've only, you know, I created my channel December 26, 2019. I haven't been on here that much longer, but that long, but I am extremely disappointed as someone like on this platform that I can't have, there's no way for me to help anyone in any way. Thank you, Kate, Pearls of Paragon, for your donation. I'll have to DM you back on Twitter. And thank you, Katie. Oh, I love how you spelled that. Like you said before, we don't need the F with cat. We need the don't F with cat's energy towards her. 100%. Do I create a Facebook? Should I create a Facebook group that's focused on getting Brittany Johnson deplatformed? Because I will literally do that. Deplatform Lovely Peaches, aka Brittany Johnson. Like, I will start the Facebook group. We can work on different ways to get her deplatformed, because usually I don't overstep my boundaries, because I understand as a creator, I talk about people's lives and it becomes invasive sometimes, and I don't want to become really invasive, because there are some creators I hear like without a crystal ball who goes way too far when it comes to getting into people's personal information. But me, I am trying to just deplatform this woman because of the crime she's committed. I'm not trying to dig into her birth records or anything like that, or tax information. So I don't think that this is insane to try to organize a group to get her off the internet, because there are groups on the internet that continue to support her and that want to keep her on the internet and keep her flourishing. So I don't know, maybe that's something I can do. I honestly felt very helpless, like I've told you guys, and that's why it gets me emotional, because I feel like I cannot do anything, but maybe we can. Maybe there is a community online that feels very strongly about this and wants to get her removed, because I want to. And even though I don't have any power, you would think I would, because I have a YouTube channel. Well, it means nothing at the end of the day. The only power I have is with you guys, is with our numbers, our strength, and our abilities to try to locate, investigate, and hold this woman accountable. So maybe we can do it, because I don't know what else to do. I can maybe create, if I create the Facebook page, I will go and I will leave it linked below, because I think that we need to coordinate on this effort. That's the biggest problem here, is because there are people who are upset and traumatized by Peaches, and they don't know what to do with it. There's no one community for us all to go to and to figure out what to do, because for her team, there are several communities, there are several fan pages, there are so many like Lovely Peaches accounts that they can go onto and talk to and coordinate and like just share foul thoughts. And we need to coordinate as well if we're going to try to take her off of the internet. Onision, it took Discovery, whatever, Discovery Plus or Discovery Channel to get Onision off. That's a huge like entity. We are nothing close to that, and that's why I feel helpless. I feel like we need literally a freaking channel, like a news network, to come in and to step in, because the YouTube platforms, the what is it called, the petitions, they're not doing anything. Unfortunately, it hasn't done anything. Storm, OMG, if the dog is still alive, I can get it today right now. It would be at my local animal shelter. Storm, if you can please email me at sloanwellknown@gmail.com if you want to try to look that up. We can coordinate. I could honestly, I have nothing I'm doing today. I could probably drive down to Georgia today. It's like literally a long drive, but we need to get that dog out of, if the dog is in the shelter, if the dog is alive and in a shelter, the dog needs to get out and be at someone's home today. And if it needs to be me, I will literally go and do it. Like, I don't even, but that makes me so sad, because it's making me think, oh, is the dog still around? But I really don't think it is. But I would totally, like, if I can go, and I'm a horrible driver and I hate driving and I'm really horrible at like traveling and everything, I would get in my car right now and go and figure this out, because that dog deserves the world. It really does. He's not even removed, he's just demonetized. Oh, that's true. Onision isn't removed. He needs to be deplatformed. But honestly, Onision versus Peaches, like, Onision has done horrible things, and everyone acknowledges that, but like, the thing with Peaches is that her content alone is so just triggering that I don't understand how she's not deplatformed. So we need to try to get the dog, if the dog's alive. But guys, from my understanding and from my reporting, I will inform you guys that from my understanding, I would say that 99% chance the dog is not alive. From what I've seen, from my interaction with the police station, it doesn't sound like it's alive, especially with the way that she was able to get arrested like that. A lot of times you need that immediate like justification that she did something wrong, and a lot of times the cops and stuff, they don't want to consider the internet or videos. So I don't know. I just don't think that it is. But if it is, please email me at sloanwellknown@gmail.com. Email me anything if you want to. If you have a video idea or anything, just feel free to email me at that email address. But specifically today, I'm trying to locate the dog. We've located Peaches. We've found the jail that she's in. We know that bond is still being figured out, but I will call back when I'll literally call back tonight or tomorrow and try to figure out if bond's out. I want to know literally the day that Peaches is released from jail, because as soon as she is, I'm going to try to get her back into jail, which sounds actually insane now that I'm saying this, but she's done so much harm. But that if I'm going to add on to some of my missions, like this is one of my missions, because she's done, it's the last straw. It was the last straw when it was the core stuff, but this is absolutely the last straw. Thank you, Griff. Thank you so much for your donation. I really appreciate that. That's so generous of you. And you wrote goal, and honestly, that is my goal. The goal is to get her removed, and I don't know what I have to do. Honestly, as a person, guys, like, I like to think I'm organized, but I'm also kind of chaotic and just like out there. So like, if I found out the dog was like at this facility, like right now, like I would be on the way. I could pick one of you guys. Actually, I won't pick you guys up. Say I could scoop one of you guys on the way. Just kidding. But because of Corona, I actually don't even want to travel because of Corona, but I would go and do this for the animal, because the videos I've seen are literally leaving me with nightmares at night. I'm laying in my bed talking to my like boyfriend about it, and he doesn't want to watch it, and I'm not going to make him watch it, but I've seen it and it's so ingrained to my mind that I just want to grab that dog and hold it and tell it it's okay, and to treat it right, and to Bunny can have a little brother, right, Bunny? I'm just looking at my dog right now, and it makes me want to cry thinking like anyone could do anything to her or to it. Let me grab my dog right now, actually. No, we're talking about her. Her hair's a mess, so don't judge. Oh God. Thank you, Vivi LCR, for your donation. I really appreciate that. Sorry, guys, this whole chat has kind of gone random. She needs to get her hair redone too. Well, you're kind of messy right now. She's a little bit messy because she just got out. I haven't done her hair this morning. I literally got up, started doing like work for Brittany Johnson, like against the whole Max and Brittany Johnson situation. Elizabeth, didn't she get arrested last year, 2020, for that happened? But I don't think she got arrested for it. She got arrested for coordinating against Charlie D'Amelio, and Charlie D'Amelio's family actually got her arrested because they have money and power. Literally the only way you can get things done, I guess, is if you have money and power. But yeah, Bunny, she you were really sleepy, huh? You were just laying in bed. She hasn't gotten her hair done yet today because I just got up in the morning, I took her out, she went potty, and then we did a bunch of work trying to figure out where Max is, right? Because we want to find him, because he deserves better, right? It makes me so sad. Can you imagine doing something to like a cute little animal creature like this? Like, I just want Max on my other lap right here and just be like, look, they're safe and happy, right? Oh, I love you, Bunny. It just makes me sad. It just makes me really sad to think that, yeah, that she could do this to such an innocent and cute animal. And the dog was literally just like looking at her like so sad, so like just in pain. Like when you're a dog like this, like, your owner's like your parent, like it's supposed to feed you, take care of you. It looks like it's looking at her like, are you going to take care of me? And it's like, no, she's not going to take care of you. It's so sad. And she like left the leash on it at all times, so like, it can never escape. It was like walking around with the leash on, and such a horrible life for that dog. Jonathan, hi, do you have an email or something? I want to send you info on some sanctuaries. That would be really helpful. It's sloanwellknown@gmail.com. WELLKNOWN. Don't tell me why I made that email. Because I literally made that email and nobody knew who I was at all. So I don't understand. But this is my little bunny girl, and she said she would accept Max could come, right? If we want to get Max, right? She says yes. She would welcome any dog that ever needs a home is welcome with us, right, bunny? That's why I really want like a house one day, because I just want to be able to rescue dogs. I need to stop. Oh my gosh, I've just had such an emotional last few days. What did she do? Grosses me out so bad. I can't watch her videos. You might want to watch my one from yesterday, because I talk a little bit more in detail, but she's done some really bad things to it, including like spraying perfume in its eyes, hanging it by its neck, like really foul things. And it was really hard to watch yesterday, very triggering. And then my beta fish just died. I literally just got it. I was so sad about that, because I've been wanting a beta fish for a long time. That's so stupid that I'm talking about this, but it just added, it made me even more sad, because I was just like, I feel like I'm surrounded by death right now. Renee, there is a Reddit Lovely Peaches page. Maybe we can meet up there and figure out. I don't know how to use Reddit, but I'll learn to figure it out. I'll learn Reddit if we can try to get Peaches off of this platform, or deplatformed in general. So yeah, Bunny is like, she's like, put me down, but I just love you, Bunny, and I'm sorry. Why am I apologizing to Bunny? I'm just sorry in general. I feel bad. I just feel like I failed the dog. Griff, I support you trying to find the dog 100%, but please take care of yourself too. I really hope that you could find him. I really hope I could find him too. Thank you, Kaylee Michelle. Wasn't Peaches living in Louisiana? Yeah, she's from Louisiana. That's where she was in jail last time she was in jail. And that's actually where her kid is currently at, is in Louisiana, with an agency that took her and thankfully is taking care of her daughter. But she is in Georgia now. Peaches has been in Georgia since she got out. She did it like I just can't imagine doing that to an animal, right, Bunny? Like, can you imagine ever having that happen, right? I can't. And if we ever need a dog that's in need, he can come here, right? She's not giving me a kiss when I ask that. I'm like, right, give me a kiss so I can know. Okay, well, even if she's stubborn or not, any dog's allowed here, whether you say so or not, because we always welcome people in need. Oh my god, are you crying? Why does it look like Bunny's crying? Oh my god, stop. Did my tear fall on you, or are you actually crying too with me, Bunny? Big hugs. I'm tearing up too. Human side, thank you. I really appreciate that tip, and I'm not trying to make this, I wasn't trying to make this a really long live stream. We talked about all the Peaches stuff in the beginning, but I was just like, it's just hard for me to talk about this stuff. This is like stuff that I really, like, someone asked me the other day, they're like, why don't you talk about the Jeffree Star, the Shane Dawson, the, like, Trisha situation, and that stuff, like, okay, cool, I could talk about it, I keep up with it and all, but, like, I can't, like, I feel passionate about this stuff. Like, I want these animals to be okay. I want these children to be taken care of. I don't care about, like, I care about that drama, and I'm interested in it. Maybe I'll talk about it. I don't know. But, like, at the end of the day, we've got everyone else is talking about that. You can go watch Dustin, or watch Spill, or watch Sesh, or watch T, or watch Steam, or whoever is talking about it. Everyone's talking about it, but nobody is talking about this. And that's why I make content that maybe isn't the top trending thing at the moment, but it's because this is what I'm passionate about. And I don't know, I read that comment the other day and I felt it kind of hurt my heart. I was just like, is that really what you guys want? Like, is this all we care about? Is just that type of stuff? Like, cool, they've had their drama. It was crazy. They're a lot of awful friends over there. That's fine, but like, can we actually go and focus on some things like this, where an animal is being harmed on the internet and everyone's just worried about Trisha Paytas and Shane Dawson and all that? Like, Shane Dawson hasn't even been around for months now. Like, who cares? There's an animal that needs help. Like, God, it does get me sad, because I'm like, even some of the topics I talk about, they're like, why are you talking about this? Why are you talking about Acacia Kersey? Have you not seen what Acacia did to Rosie, and like what Rosie has gone through? It's just like, how can you not talk about these things? That's what makes me really upset too. It's like, why do you guys just want, like, I can't believe someone would give Peaches a dog. Actually, thank you for your donation, but Peaches actually purchased the dog herself. She has a lot of money. She purchased it on TikTok in a video. So there's proof of her purchasing it. Goddies, I have 3 fur babies. I cannot imagine. This is so heartbreaking. I hug them a little tighter, knowing about this evil person. I know, and it makes me think, like, imagine if that was my dog. Like, what if Bunny didn't get me as her owner, and that was her? It's just like, this could happen to anyone. And like, I understand there's a lot of drama getting, karma getting, Trisha getting, everything, and I don't want to act like I'm ignoring that. But like, when it comes to my heart and my passion and things I talk about on my channel, I have to talk about children who need rescuing. I need to talk about animals who need help, and creeps in Hollywood, and weirdos, and people who have inflicted pain that need to be exposed. And that's just that's like what I like to do, okay? And I'm sorry if you guys don't like that, but it's just like, I just can't, I don't have that emotion over this. I don't have that same emotion. I thought what Jay said was so disgusting and foul. I actually almost made a video about Jay and how he was just such a nasty person for that. But like, that's really where the passion ends. Like, yeah, he was really awful person, and I think we all can agree with that. But like, honestly, when I'm like laying in bed at night or I'm having nightmares, it's about like this dog, and it's about things like this, or about like Dan Schneider and weirdos. So yeah, I'm sorry. I wasn't like trying to go on about that comment. I just saw that they're like, are you seriously ignoring this? Like, how could you be ignoring this stuff going on? It's like, what do you mean I'm ignoring this? I'm not ignoring any of the Trisha Paytas, Shane Dawson drama. I'm not ignoring it at all, but everyone else is talking about it. Like, don't you guys have all these other channels, like the Dustin, like I said, all these different channels? They could just go and they talk about it every single day, all day. So like, and they probably would do a much better job than I would. You know what I mean? Oh my God. I'm sorry, guys. This is foul. I am foul. I'm just at my breaking point, honestly. Ashton, keep putting your energy into the right things. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that that some of you guys do care like about some of the content I make, even if the content's super random, you've never heard about the person, because that like my YouTube channel is a reflection of my diary, kind of. Like, I talk about what I want to on my YouTube channel, like important things that I find important, that I'm passionate about. I can't sit here and make an hour-long video or do hours of research about something that I just frankly don't really care about, or I don't have passion for, or that I feel like my video won't end up with something. Usually in my videos, I like to have like an action item you can go away with, like, oh yeah, like Acacia Kersey, let's like let her know that she probably should be taking care of her kids and bathing her kids and brushing their hair. And with the Lovely Peaches, please report her Instagram pages. Please focus on just deplatforming her. And trust me, I'm trying to figure out the best ways to do that, but it's just really hard. It's really hard, and I have no support from YouTube. Absolutely no support. And it makes me, I'm sorry I'm getting emotional, but that's what makes me emotional, is that I can't get YouTube to, even like you would think that, oh, you're an area YouTuber, you have some followers and you can hit up Google. They'll do nothing, and they have failed me over and over again. Jojo, thank you so much. You talk about things so passionately. That's why I watch you over. Aw, thank you, Jojo. I appreciate that. I really do. And I try to like create things that I'm interested in. And I know a lot of people don't care a lot of times, but like, I don't know how you put energy into a video if you just don't really know, if you don't really like cover I don't know, if you're not really passionate about it. Like, sometimes I don't get how some people can make a million videos about Without a Crystal Ball and not be like obsessed with her, because like, I cannot watch her for like more than a second. Nicole Greenwood, the person who sold her the dog should be arrested. No adoption agency should allow a dog to go to her. 100%. I believe that the agency should definitely be, it would be nice if we can figure out who the agency is, because they should have done some background checking. When I have gotten my dog in the past, adopted my dog, I had a whole like background history check thing. So I don't know why that was just looked past in this situation. It just speaks to how our system continues to fail us over and over again, the whole entire system. And sorry guys if I'm missing some comments. I'm having some like lagging on my end, so I'm trying to go up to the donation so I could say thank you guys for that, because I am really, really appreciative. So thank you, Nicole, I saw that. Thank you, Haley. Oh, you guys are so kind. Someone needs to be the fighting force in these animals. Maybe that's you. Maybe it is me. I last year I tried to start a nonprofit around these type of things, because I wanted to start like getting some organization around it, but I just could not figure it out. And I don't want to start a nonprofit now, but I just want to figure out something or some type of way to organize and to move. And maybe that will be this Facebook group that I'll possibly make to deplatform Peaches. I have no idea. I also just need your guys' advice and your opinions, and I've learned so much from you guys. This is such a team effort. My whole YouTube channel is a team effort for me, and a community effort, that I need your guys' help to figure out how to remove Peaches, because I cannot watch any more of the foul content that she has created. And your children, your cousins, your family, no one should be exposed to this. You have no idea who can come across these things. They're promoted in the algorithm. She's a huge influencer, and it needs to stop. It seriously needs to stop. Okay. Haley, Michelle, thank you for your donation, the little hearts. I really appreciate that. It has been so rough. So you guys have no idea how grateful I really feel, because like I said yesterday, like my fish died, which was kind of sad, and Cloudhead, it needs to hit her at the local level too. Local animal shelters, pet stores need to know. Local newspapers. Where does she live? That's the unfortunate part, Cloud, is that she's from Louisiana, and her town is very familiar with her in Louisiana, but she recently has been in Georgia. And the issue with Peaches, you said, where does she live, is that she does not live anywhere. She has never resided anywhere. She lives in hotel rooms from jump to jump. And even in her most recent place, she was in a hotel room. So that's why Peaches is very hard to track, and she continues to make more accounts, and she gets followers immediately because she's praised online and she's hard to track. Like I said, she's in multiple hotel rooms. At one point, she was working as someone who, you know, she does business in her hotel room for men to come over, and I don't even want to explain all that. But yeah, it's hard to track where she is. She's currently locked up in Georgia, and like I told you guys earlier, she was locked up, thank God, because she really needs to be. And it looks like this is actually literally the address and everything. It's DeKalb. I could not say it. When I called the police station, I was like, how do you say the name? Because it's like DeKalb. I cannot pronounce the name of the police department, but DeKalb, it's DeKalb. Thank you for calling DeKalb. But anyways, that's where she's locked up currently, and I hope that she continues to be locked up there. It even says like she's 5'9", 250 pounds. I don't know if that's not. I don't think that's her house address. I believe that's the address of the hotel that she was at. It's just actually insane to me, but I'm so thankful that she's been locked up. Like I said a prayer yesterday, and then I looked through some messages and I saw that someone sent me a screenshot saying like, hey, like she has been arrested. And I was like, holy crap. Like I really hope that she's arrested for good this time. And like I told you guys, I called about the bond situation, and I don't know what her bond's going to be set at. I have a feeling she's going to be able to pay it off and get out right away. And I don't know. Like I said, I've had a nightmare, and I really have a feeling that she's going to get out and just get another dog right away and just continue this stuff, because she loves this disgusting clout. And when it came to getting clout off of the idea of having Charlie D'Amelio attacked, she was doing more and more of that because she knew it was getting her attention. And she probably loves the fact that she got arrested and that people are so pissed, because it's like she gets power when people are upset and hurt. It's like she thrives off of it, and her fans love it too. They just want to watch her hurt, and continue to hurt animals, people, and anything around her. She's so disruptive and has caused so much pain just for me and just other people in general on the internet. Imagine these kids who are going to think it's normal to go in, like, oh God, I can't even say some of the things that I want to say, because her chewing on the crap and stuff like that, it's like beyond me. I can't even imagine eating poo. That's the type of stuff she does. And like I said, in the past, I wanted her to get mental health treatment. That was my main focus. Go watch some of my older videos. I was like, this woman needs mental health treatment, because I don't want to write off anyone, but she's too far gone. She's absolutely too far gone. Thank you, Sid. People like you deserve a platform. I appreciate that. Unfortunately, there's not much you can do with the platform, I've learned. That's why I feel so helpless. I feel like I cannot do anything at all, and YouTube and Google do not support me at all. But I will try my best, and if anyone has any ideas, like I said, we're going to try to deplatform her, and I will use my YouTube channel and forever. They can remove my YouTube channel over this if they want to, because they're trying to remove all my content anyway. So if this is how I'm going to go out, at least I'm going to go out trying to fight for the animal rights and for the life of this dog. You know what I mean? That's why, like, when it comes to this other drama and other things going on in the world, like, it's fine. I recognize it. I'm watching it too. It's all entertaining to me, but I would rather try to rescue this dog. And again, if one of you guys can email me and we can figure out where the dog is at, I will literally go and try to get it. I can see some of you guys have emailed me now looking for Max. Thank you. Crystal Rose has emailed me. Lane has too. Oh my God. Thank you guys so much, because I really think that we could do something if we actually coordinate and try to get something done. Oh, it looks like there is another Facebook group or something that Kate sent me on Twitter. So there is some movement here. And I think that actually if we do coordinate and try to get Peaches removed, we can, because I don't even feel comfortable being on this platform anymore. If we're going to continue supporting and paying Peaches to be on here, no thank you. Like, I'm pissed and I'm done with people being on this platform, and they're obviously breaking terms of services and they're not getting reprimanded for it. Yet I break one little rule, or I say one little word, even words that aren't even cuss words, just even the word, you know, and I'm gonna get in trouble for this. I'm gonna have to go fill out a form. Do you guys know the word consent? You're not even allowed to say the word consent anymore on YouTube. Literally, I was flagged for that yesterday. It's absolutely insane. Jojo, don't be sorry for being real and raw. I appreciate the way you cover Brittany and other things. I really appreciate that. I hope that we can just keep her arrested and that we could actually bring justice for this dog, because if she's left out, if she's like released this weekend or, you know, given bond, then the justice system has failed us. And I have a feeling that she's going to get the bond and she's going to be able to pay for it. Kari G, I'm almost scared to ask, but did her dog pass? Also, I would contact Vanderpump Dogs because they have a lot of pull. Kari, I'm writing that down right now, Vanderpump, because I know what you're talking about. Lisa Vanderpump of the dogs. Vanderpump Dogs, 100%. And did the dog pass? For my understanding and what I want to present to you guys, because it's what the truth from what I've heard is that yes, the dog has passed, unfortunately. But if there is a chance that it's alive, then I will 100% go and try to pick it up today. I will literally go and adopt the dog because the dog needs to be saved. Stephanie Holler, if you find Max, here are some funds to go and help get there. Oh, thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Stephanie. That's really generous. And I hope I can, but definitely, like, I want to try, but, like, let's not, yeah, I appreciate that. But, like, yeah, I definitely, like, I want to do this, like, it's going to be for all of us, but I hope I can do it. I appreciate the funds, but I really hope that I actually can use it towards that, because I don't know if he's in that facility. And after this call, hopefully I'll have some shelters to call and we can go from there, because I called 2 shelters that were near the station and not near the hotel, and they didn't have Max. They didn't have the dog. I even specifically described him. I was like, I can send an email. They were like, no, we have nothing like this animal. So we can I'm going to keep trying to contact, but I do believe that the dog has passed away, unfortunately. And that's why I feel like I failed it. I feel like I failed the dog, and that we could have probably done something a little sooner, but we didn't. It's okay. Yeah. Does anyone know what her sentence was? So they're still figuring out the charges right now. So I'm not too sure about her sentencing, but she was charged for what she did to the animal. As you guys can see, I had to block out the C word because I'm not allowed to say that on YouTube. But she was charged with what she's done to the animal. So that has been taken care of, thankfully. But I don't think, what's unfortunate is that our country doesn't really respect animal rights as much as they do humans. So her harming an animal isn't the worst thing, I guess, in the world legally. So she could most likely get out sooner. It's not like she's going to be locked up for years. You guys know that she was actually recently locked up in Louisiana last year for what she did to another dog and did to her child. And this is actually a little like video that she posted going live on her phone in prison. Can someone please tell me why she's able to go live and have a phone in prison? This is why. Okay, we can arrest Peaches all day long. That's totally fine. But we need to deplatform her because she's even in prison and she's able to do this stuff. Your children, your family members, everyone is watching this and like thinking it's okay. I just don't want these people to grow up and think this is normal. And I don't understand how she can still be on her phone in freaking prison. Like, at what point are we actually going to remove these problematic people and make the internet a safer place? Because right now it's not safe at all. It's really not safe with Peaches there. Thank you, Electronic Hanukkah. Hanukkah, is that what your name is? I like that. For your donation. I'm reading some of your guys' comments too. The dog has passed. You found evidence? Oh, Courtney, don't even tell me that. Because I've seen videos where like I can't imagine the dog is alive, but oh no. Oh no. There's still no bond. I called this morning, Elsie. I called literally, so it's 11 o'clock now. I called 2 hours ago at 9 o'clock and that's when they told me that there wasn't a bond yet. Actually, I think I just got an email from Courtney. Thank you guys. I'm glad you guys are emailing me right now. I really appreciate that, because like the support is, I just had like I said, I've had a really rough day, and the whole situation with the peaches yesterday was very emotional for me, and then my lawsuit situation, then my fish dying. Like I really appreciate the support, and I honestly need the support, so thank you guys so much for that. I hope that we can actually end up getting her deplatformed. I feel a little bit hopeless, but like having you guys here does make me feel a little bit better about the situation, and that maybe there is hope. I also just feel very lonely. I've been just feeling very lonely, so I'm glad that you guys are here to join me. Lonely is just one of the hardest things for me sometimes. Like I could be sad, but like being lonely is just like hard for me. Yeah, she's taken 2 dogs' lives. That's what someone said. Yeah, she has, and it's just one too many. The one she did last year was so bad. It was a bigger dog, and she was literally she was putting peanut butter on her and letting it lick, and I don't even want to describe the words in between. You probably can fill it in. That's something I've seen too. Like I've seen so many disgusting things involving her. So it's unseeable, and it's something I would never wish upon my worst enemy ever. Like I would never send them this content. I hope that we can try to get something under control, because like the internet is getting exposed to this, and they're learning from her, and they're learning that this is okay. I mean, I had to pull out these comments again. People are commenting on the post about the dog. This person wrote, "The dog hasn't passed away yet, but I'm just practicing putting rest in peace, Max." And then she pinned the comment because she knows that it was coming. She knows that she was going to take the life of that dog. And then another comment here she posted on her page, as I posted on my personal, "Max is no longer with us. Rest in peace, buddy." 6 months. Only 6 months old that puppy is. And someone wrote, "Did you him queen?" Calling her a queen. And she wrote, "Yes. She wants us to keep her in our prayers when she's doing these awful things to this animal." I feel like absolutely shocked. Nicole, if the dog is alive, it would be receiving care at a vet. They wouldn't let a dog that injured sit in a shelter. Nicole, good point. Good point. Then I wonder if I should call some vets and then see if they've got the dog, because I would hate for the dog to go from a vet then go to a shelter. So if we can get the dog to go to the vet, then go to a home, even my home, I'm not even allowed to have an extra dog. I will risk it. They can evict me. I don't care. This dog needs a better home, 100%. And I will go and this is what I'm doing today. I literally know I'm not doing anything. I sit inside and I just do this. So I'm going to try to figure out where the dog is today. And we're going to try to locate it. I want to save the animal if the animal is around, but I don't think the animal is around. I believe the animal has passed away. Max, unfortunately, is not here. Someone yesterday said we should name him Heavenly because we can take away the name, Peaches gave him, and I love that idea. But yeah, it's up in the air. I mean, I got a comment from Courtney that said she got confirmation the dog is passed away. I've got a lot of people who are telling me that the dog is 100% gone, and that's my understanding. The police report hasn't been released online, so there's no full description of what she has done that she would have led to her being arrested. Typically they have to explain, she did this to this dog, blah blah blah, it resulted in this. That would provide us some more explanation, but that information is still being filed and processed, I guess. So she really needs to be deplatformed. She's not a queen, and I am not praying for Peaches. I am praying for that dog, and I'm praying that Peaches is going to be held accountable for the rest of her life, because the amount of disgusting sin that she has committed in the last couple of years is so far beyond foul. Stephanie, you did not fail. You're bringing light to people like me who did not know anything, and I love you. Thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate that. Yeah, yesterday I really felt like I failed because I was working on this Liz Gillies video, and it took a couple days, and I could have spent that time and actually been trying to search and fight and rescue Max, but I didn't, and I do feel really guilty for my part in that. And I don't even know I have more tears. I don't even know if I have any more tears to cry at this point on that, because yesterday I was crying so much. You guys saw in the video, and then after the video I just couldn't do anything else. I felt so just disabled from it. How do you describe it? I felt it's crippling. The pain is crippling, where I feel like I cannot do anything. I don't have motivation to do anything. And last night I told myself I need to get up this morning and I need to figure this out. And that's why I've been making these calls, and that's why I made this video, not to just tell you guys that Peaches has been arrested, which is, thank God, the best thing to happen, but to also tell you guys that I don't know what to do. I don't know how to help. I don't know what to do to fix this situation, and that if someone has advice, if they have tips, if they know what to do, I will literally, any advice, any help, sloanwellknown@gmail.com. Maybe we'll make a Facebook group. I've got a Facebook page right now. Maybe we can work on that page like at the moment. Kate, maybe you can link that one below. I don't know, but we need to do something. And if the dog has passed away, I will let you guys know in a comment below. Once I have 100% confirmation, I would say 99% sure it is gone because of what she did to it. She broke its legs, its neck. Like, there's no, like, the dog wasn't, like, it's not like she sprayed fragrance in its eyes, which is already, it was so hard to watch because the dog was just laying there and she was just forcing Nicki Minaj fragrance in its eyes. Can someone please tell me why Nicki Minaj follows, I don't know if she still follows, but she followed Peaches. Nicki Minaj followed, and for a long time, for months, was following Peaches, supporting this woman. Why is Nicki Minaj supporting someone who does something like this? I mean, I guess Nicki Minaj's husband has done really awful things too, so maybe she just doesn't care. But I'm so just heartbroken by all these influencers and all these people of power who continue to give Peaches her power and to give her her fandom and her fame. And like, she's over here spraying Nicki Minaj perfume into a dog's eyes, and she's getting praised by it by Nicki Minaj fans because of that. And I just think that this toxic environment is so like disturbing that I don't know how the internet could allow this to just continue happening. Jonathan, I lost my father, uncle, and 2 cousins. Wow, survivor's guilt is real. Do not let it consume you. Instead, let it inspire you to do good. Jonathan, that is so strong of you. I'm sending you so much strength there because that is so true. And it like the guilt I do, like that's one of the things in my life is I really suffer with guilt. I guilt myself a lot about a lot of different things, even like eating. Like, it's about to be 11:11 right now, and I told myself I'm not allowed to eat unless I could figure out some major things with this Peaches stuff, and it's weird. I just like, I do constantly do that, so thank you for bringing that up. I need to work on that, actually. And sorry, my system is freezing, so I can't see. Everything's popping up right here. Thank you so much, Genevieve. As an owner to 3 beautiful dogs, this has broken my heart. This woman needs to be held accountable for all that she has done. Don't beat yourself up on it. Thank you. I'm not trying to, and honestly, I'm not. At the end of the day, I don't want this to be about me. This isn't about me. This is about deplatforming Peaches, and this is about getting this dog help if it's still around, even though I don't believe that it is. So thank you guys for that, though. I appreciate it. It's so sad. It's such a sad situation. Actually, I created a TikTok yesterday, and my first video was me just crying about this on camera. And if you guys want to follow me on TikTok, it's SL04N. I've been trying to like bring up the deplatform conversation about Peaches on there, and I'm hoping that people will start to try to pay attention to it. After I made my YouTube video yesterday, I made a sorry, I'm saying so much. I'm getting nervous because I just feel anxious over this all. It just makes me feel really uncomfortable, and that's why I feel like I have no closure here, and I cannot rest until there is closure. I made a TikTok video crying about the situation, and TikTok removed the video. Tell me why TikTok is removing a video of me crying about what Peaches has done to the animal, yet they're keeping up the videos of what Peaches has done to the animal on the internet for thousands to see. Can you guys please explain that to me, how that makes sense? Thank you, Naris, for your donation. I appreciate that. Hopefully I said your name right. But please explain to me why me crying about Peaches and how she needs to be deplatformed and what she did to that dog is considered bullying on there, yet she can post videos actually doing foul things to the animal itself. I'm so tired of this censorship double standard on the internet, and it's like, to me as someone who's creating content, it's extremely frustrating, and it's actually not even motivating to know that I cannot talk about these really problematic people because YouTube and these other entities protect them. They would rather protect these monsters and have these people represent their brand than have genuine, authentic people who actually care about living things, bring awareness, or try to help fix the situation. They would rather keep it broken and keep it alive online because they're making money off of her mental health issues and the crimes that she commits on their platforms. It's absolutely sick, and social media has a major issue, and I hope that something can be figured out. I don't know what. I don't know if it needs to be laws or what, but we're over here removing Donald Trump, but we can't remove Peaches. Like, I don't get it. There's a weird double standard here. And even though Peaches isn't the most popular person in the world, she has had so many videos go viral with horrible visuals, things that you could not even imagine happening. And she's supported for it. She's promoted for it. And social media loves it. What world do we live in? I don't want to live in this type of world where we are glamorizing people like Peaches who are over here hanging their dog for fun, calling it nice and filming it. She deserves her life in prison for what she's done, not only to these dogs, to the kids, but to so many people in the world, and the influence she has had on children who are praising her and calling her a queen for this, who are going to grow up and probably do the same thing and continue this terrible cycle of disgustingness. I can't even say the A word. You guys know I wish I could say the A word, but it is, and it's horrible. But I'm going to get off now, guys. I feel just really drained, and I need to just go lay down. I'm going to go and look at your guys' emails in a little bit. I just kind of need to mentally, like, take a step back just for myself because I feel a little bit, like, I don't know. I just feel a little bit dizzy. I feel like I'm kind of blacking out right now, to be honest. Like, something doesn't feel right. So, yeah, I'm going to kind of, like, take a like, an hour break, and then I will get back to some emails, and I will try to work with you guys to figure out what we can do to help Max if Max is still around. But I don't want you guys to falsely think that he is, because I don't believe that he is. Thank you, Danielle. Please eat. Your mental health is important. It's always been hard for me to eat too when I'm upset. Yeah, I don't even feel like I can eat at all, but I get it. I need to eat. Like, I feel that. I feel weak and dizzy and blacking out, and this is just a lot for me. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how I feel. What matters is that this dog has gone through hell and back, and that Peaches has caused it, and that we need to stop this. I don't care how exhausted, depressed, lonely, sad, whatever I feel at the moment. Right now, that doesn't matter, because nothing that I'm feeling matches the pain that she has inflicted on so many people and so many living things. And that's why I cannot sit here and act like I'm ignoring it. That's why I'm not here talking about Trisha and Jeffrey and Shane and talking about Peaches, because this is where my heart is, and this is where I'm motivated to make a change and try to make things better. Mia Tree, we got you. No, we got you. You matter. You're important. Please take care of yourself. Thank you for bringing awareness to this. Thank you. Thank you, Mia, for just caring. Thank you guys so much for just caring, for being empathetic people and caring about something other than yourselves, caring about living things, because you see more than just, I don't know, a dog in pain. Like, you see their soul, and you know how much pain has been inflicted on this animal and on this kid and so many other things, that you are upset and hurt by it, and that you feel like you want to somehow help. And even you just watching this video and learning about the story is helping, because we're spreading awareness on the fact that this Peaches woman is an absolute monster and that she needs to be deplatformed. So I'm just so thankful that you guys found me, because I needed people like you guys. I need people like you to help me, support me through this as we try to expose and try to fix these disgusting and horrible, heinous acts and issues that Peaches has created on the internet. So thank you guys so much. I am so grateful, and I will be emailing you guys. I need to just step back for a minute. I really do, and just have a moment, because it's a little bit much for me, but I am so thankful. Please just understand that. And a lot of you guys, you're my friends. I do see you guys as my friends. I might be a YouTuber here and you're watching me, but I've got my email open. I will be replying to you guys, and we will work together to make these things better. And if there are any other issues or anything else you want me to talk about, or try to use my platform to help something, let me know. This channel is a reflection of you, is a reflection of our community, and I'm going to continue to talk about what you guys want me to talk about, and to bring awareness to those tough topics that people want to ignore, because we need to make changes. Peaches will be deplatformed by 2021, and that is my mission. So thank you guys for joining it, and let's get it done. Bye, guys.